So today we are jumping back into the segment we started last time where we were discussing auction bids. Do you guys have any ideas on a name? We are still figuring this out. So if we don't come up with a name, we'll do it eventually. Be patient.
It's a great question. Something, I don't know, something auction house. You said under the gavel. So we can wordplay it.
Okay. Well,
Maybe some people can let us know if they have an idea.
We will take bids
There you go.
on the auction segment name. Now, something we missed last time because there's a little bit of confusion.
Ooh, guess the bid.
Guess the bid. Gavel guessers, guessing the gavel.
Gavel gamblers.
Gavel gamblers.
Something.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure
So
it out.
something we missed last time.
Something catchy. But also has to be like motorsports or automotive related in some way, shape, or form. I don't know.
Checkered gavel.
Checkered gavel. But last time we were supposed to do a movie review.
Ooh.
Now, because neither of you saw it, you could have watched it.
What was the movie?
The movie was National Lampoons Vacation. If you haven't seen it, it was a movie in the 80s starring Chevy Chase. It is one of the funniest road trip movies ever. It's cheesy, it's 80s, but you got to go back and appreciate it. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Spoiler alert, you've had, what are we going on, 40 some odd years to watch it. So
I've only been here for 25, so.
But the movie's been out for 40 some odd years.
So everyone else, all the old listeners.
All the old listeners, but everyone's had plenty of time to watch it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's funny. But did you guys watch it?
We did.
Sick.
I'm glad I did not watch it earlier.
Okay.
Watching it at the same time was cool, so I didn't, because I'm really bad about holding secrets.
Yeah.
If I would have been like, oh, dude.
So you guys watched it together.
We watched it together. It
Just sat
turns
down.
out this segment might be
Perfect.
a Josh and Jeremy watch a movie together, kind of like a cute date.
That totally works because we're also going to do another auction segment. This will probably be a long episode.
Yeah.
We'll try and keep it short-ish, but also new, we're going full triple camera.
Full triple camera, like triple J, triple C's, triple camera, triple J's.
C's and triple J's. So now when everyone gets to watch this on YouTube, it's going to have lots of credits. Did you guys watch the last one? See, are stuck in the
Yeah, we
images?
stuck in the pictures. Like
We'll have more pictures. We'll have more video.
It'll be perfect.
It's just more work for me to do on top of the nothing else I have going on.
If I got asked to help, I'd help.
Okay. Well, you have just volunteered, so.
A lot of
There you
visual
go.
learners out there.
There are. It was fun to plug into Premiere again. I haven't used it since college.
Yeah.
Around the same time that National Lampoon came out.
You're 69, probably.
Actually, it was about the same time. Premiere Pro is, solid software in the 1980s.
Yeah.
No, it was just tape and cutting.
You did a great job. Should we start off with Josh's Honda Civic tribulations?
Yeah, I was
or
going to
with
ask.
National Lampoon movie review.
Well, I was going to ask, since the last time we saw you two, what's new? Any sales? Because the two car salesmen here.
I went on a 15-day no sale. Pretty sure I was looking for a rope to that could hold my body weight for a day or two. And then I've sold 3 cars since then. So we're doing pretty okay.
All right.
But it was rough 15 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Josh?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of rough there for a minute. I think it was just people trying to,
End of summer.
what they're doing with their.
I feel like everyone got kind of, drained from Monterey Car Week too.
Well, that took a lot of attention away from.
Yeah.
And being in exotics, a lot of people were like, "Oh, let's see what happens at the block."
Yeah.
And I told people for 3 weeks, what's going to happen is everything's going to be more expensive afterwards.
Yeah.
And then, sure enough, everything is buku money now.
Everyone should have jumped.
Oh,
on
100%.
board.
And it's, you hear it from the Ferrari salesman. They're like, oh, yeah, sure. Of course. That's easy for you to say. Every Ferrari at the block got all the money and then some. So I'm not complaining because as soon as everything was over and everybody got over their hangovers and everything, they started buying cars. So
And it's funny because Josh and I's markets, now that I'm in Encinitas, they kind of like
crossover.
He's got all the car week stuff. I had all the hangover of people finishing their summer vacation. And, Encinitas, You live on the beach in Encinitas. You go on a summer vacation.
True.
Yeah.
So they're finally coming back. Finally showing back up.
Okay, so everyone's making the rounds. Back to school specials.
Yep.
Plus, there's always an end of the month push. Like it's not just on the sales; it's on the buyer too. Like you have everybody. They're like, oh man, they have planned out this month, and they're like, oh man, it's running out of time. I got to get this. I told my wife I would get a new truck this month or whatever, or
something,
something,
or a new Portofino or something.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take one.
F50, whatever.
I'll take one. Anything else? Anything exciting? No, we had cart night last night. Jeremy was busy. Josh, you made it out.
Yeah, Jeremy didn't want to show up because I've been on his home track, but that's fine.
You've beat me there by what? A tenth, maybe.
It doesn't matter if it's by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Okay.
However many times we've gone, how many times have I won? I don't care. That's it. Done.
It doesn't matter.
It was fun. It was really close. A bunch of us broke 29s.
I would say that race, the group that we had, everybody was like on top of each other.
The second race, yeah.
Yeah, we were all like
race 2
of each other, which was pretty cool.
And every fourth Tuesday of the month. So if you're out there watching this, you want to come karting with us, it's open to everyone. You don't have to be a member. Just come to K1 in Carlsbad and hop in the cart with us.
Yeah, a lot of fun. The first time I got in, I didn't realize that they did. You're supposed to go to a certain cart and they give you your name. So I just got in a random cart. So the time on my first time.
It should have been yours because everyone else was supposed to be in their car.
Or me and somebody else could have been swapped.
You've been to K1 before and you screwed that up last night?
Buddy, it
was probably right. I think he's just trying to make up for whatever his dog shit time was.
My time what place did he finish? What place did he finish?
6th and 7th.
He was 42 seconds.
That's crazy.
I'm kidding.
God.
He's going the wrong direction.
He's talking about whenever we were in the pits before.
Yeah, I kid. You weren't. We were 40. We were all 30s and then in the 29s.
6th or 7th is okay if you're not Josh.
No,
that's unacceptable.
It's not good for me.
It was a close field. Second race, I think the top 5 or 6 had 29s, and it was within less than half a second.
Right. Everybody was right there.
Well, Josh was just complaining about it. It beat you by a tenth. So
if you're not first, you're last. So it doesn't matter. I lost. That's all that matters. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Good. Own it.
All right. Anything else? Anything else new?
Oh, yeah. On the way home from the last podcast, I blew the transmission in my car.
Ooh. And while he tells the story, keep it running. I have to go do something real quick.
Okay.
So me and Jeremy were heading back and we were trying to get to the other stoplight first. And I went for second gear. And keep in mind, my car's a year old, brand new, never modified. I mean, not brand new. It's a year old. I just said that. It's got like 30-something thousand miles on it.
So 2023?
22. Is it 24?
24. It is a 24.
Yeah.
Oh, brand new.
Yeah, I bought it in last July with 24 miles. Out of the showroom at Showcase Honda in Scott. That's in, I remember what Showcase is at, somewhere in Arizona.
Civic Si?
Glendale, yeah. So anyways, I bought that car. The whole time I'm like, I can't modify it. It's under warranty. Can't modify it. It's under warranty. Did nothing to it. Now that the cat's out of the bag, and I can say that it's been to track days, it's been at Palomar. I have videos of me chasing down McLarens and Z06s and stuff because people don't like to drive. And in Forza. So anyways, I pushed that car. Those all seasons. I pushed every time I got in that car like it was the last day, and eventually it was, which was 2 weeks ago. Went for second gear, didn't take it. Pushed the clutch in, popped out. Took it out. It kind of like gave me a little grind. Does that sometimes in second gear? Grabbed the clutch again, went to put it a second time. Lost first and second. So have no first gear. Second gear pops out. I'm pretty sure it's going to need a rebuild. Took it to Honda. Somehow they found signs of abuse. I don't know how they got that. Car's bone stock. So now it's probably going to get upgraded internals and definitely tune and intake and downpipe. And who knows? It's going to go full send because that's normally how I drive my cars. I don't keep anything stock. That's probably the longest I've owned a car and kept it stock.
Well, you tried to honor the warranty, and they screwed. In my opinion, from what you had told me, and what they'd seen on it is, and apparently from what Honda corporate said, it was wrong. But that's another story. That's for our law segment.
So
Cameron Castor, motorsport attorneys at law.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. I can go down that route, but it's a $2,500 transmission versus lawyer fees. I've been down that route before.
Yeah,
never makes sense.
It's never worth it.
If it was like when he first hit, they tried to charge me $13,000 for a transmission and flywheel on a Honda Civic, and I was like, I know AMCO. They have a phone number.
AA MCO.
Right.
Pay us for saying that.
Yeah, there you go. Like a new sponsor, maybe. Yeah, we'll figure that out. But anyways,
only if they do right. If they do bad, then they'll be on a different segment.
Yeah, then they'll be on our law.
Yeah, they'll be on Canberra Caster, Attorneys at Law.
Right. But yeah, no, they just they told me that I over revved the motor. I told them to send me the snapshot. I was 207 RPM below the max threshold for the car. And they were just like, yeah, no, well, we can see signs of abuse. And I'm like, okay, well, show me, because the snapshot you showed me, it's BS. There's nothing here that shows that I voided the warranty. Talked to Honda Corporate, and they're like, we'll reach out to them for like any diagnostic on the external of the car that shows abuse. And he straight up said, yeah, no, we don't pull the motor. We pull the code, and we just told them that it over revved. And therefore, and I was like, so it's under RPM, and you guys are just voiding it. But now that's voided, I can't take it to any Honda dealership and get a warranty. Time to put a big turbo downpipe, tune it. Make a whopping 250 wheel horsepower.
He's doing this on camera.
Yes, sir.
69.
69, buddy.
In the tiramisu.
Yes, sir.
Is it tiramisu? What is this?
I don't know. I just grabbed the cake.
It's a cake.
It is a cake.
It is a cake. Cake and beer.
It's a cat.
But Josh and I have a performance for you.
Oh, yeah.
As long as your clothes stay on. I mean, if they do come off, we'll blur it out.
Well, that's where the link in the description's for.
the Patreon.
That's on the Patreon exclusive.
The Patreon. Ready on a 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, dear to Jesse.
Okay, that was perfect. That's as long as the birthday song has been.
Happy 69th birthday to Jesse. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Now 69 wishes.
All 69 of them coming true.
I tried to sing along, but Jeremy's version was custom editions.
We had it practiced.
It was the remix.
He was the remix. I was like, dude, take the mic. He's got bars over there.
Well, thanks, man. Now we've got dessert for Saturday.
Yeah, we do.
The official party.
The official party. We had to pre-party it.
Yeah. Thank you guys. You guys, appreciate you and everyone else who's made this past year really, really special. It's been a lot of work, and so far I think it's been paying off. Everyone seems to be happy with what we got going on here, and it's only going to get better. And if you haven't seen it, come in and see why I have people giving me 69 cakes.
I drive my happy ass down here after a long work day to hang out, because this place is legit.
Thank you, guys.
Tell you that. Anybody that hasn't been here, you have to stop in.
Thank you, guys.
Sure is.
I'm looking forward to this delicious looking cake.
Yeah. Good. I've been looking forward to it all day.
We'll keep that there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry, continue on with your story, Josh.
So he blew his transmission.
Blue tranny.
Oh, not the first time Josh has done this.
No, I blew tranny in my Corvette too.
Oh,
in
nice.
the Corvette?
Yeah.
That's a small space to do that.
Tight fit.
C6, C7.
Yeah, my C6.
Oh,
but that was different. I did.
You're doing stuff.
Yeah, I put headers and slicks and took it to the track every chance that I had. So that's actually the car I traded in on the Civic. So 2 trannies back to back that I've blown.
So you need to maybe cut that. What was some horror movie where it's like the curse keeps getting transferred? You need to keep the Civic, turn it into a track car, and start fresh. Because if you trade in the Civic, that fucked up transmission is going to go along with it.
I will say one thing. After buying what I thought was the most reliable, daily driver smart, almost dad car, even though I don't have kids, that you can buy, and then just blowing up after a year. And to be honest, I've been driving manual transmissions since I was 14 years old. Like, I know how to drive a manual. I've had street bikes. I know how clutch works. Like, you know what I mean? I've driven on the track. I've had 800 plus wheel horsepower cars that were manual transmission, and I didn't blow them up, right? So it's not that driver abuse is just because I drove the hell out of it, right? And the transmission couldn't keep up because it was never made to do the things that I was doing with that car. But my mindset was, I bought that car, bone stock, didn't modify it, kept it exactly the way that Honda serviced it on time, and it blew up. At this point, I'm convinced that's not the move, and you just need to get the most rowdy, like non-street car and just daily it. And that's my next step. So I'm going to go from a Honda Civic to something that's absolutely disgusting and probably breaks down every weekend. But I felt a release of that. Not how I tried.
Yeah.
I did the right thing. Didn't work.
I was talking to one of the guys that came by for Kart Night last night, Kevin. Shout out F-Type Racing.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a Jaguar F-Type that he tracks the shit out of.
Yeah.
And he made a comment, was basically like, you kind of have to abuse it, because if you don't drive it and you baby it, they break. Because Jag's not synonymous with braking. You require little things here and there, but he's like, no problems with it just because he abuses the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So
Italian tune-up.
Jaguar F-Type.
Well, one thing a conversation I had one time with a really good friend of mine that was a master mechanic. They're all mechanical. They're all pieces of shit. Everything's going to break.
Something's going to break, yeah.
Buy something you enjoy.
Yeah.
Drive the hell out of it and keep a little money in the savings account to make sure that you can cover one thing.
Yeah, make sure you can cover what it needs when it needs it.
Right.
All right. Well, that's a discussion for next week as to what your next buy is going to be.
Oh, buddy.
So do we want to start movie or auction?
Let's go movie.
Movie.
So
we'll have to come up with a theme song for the movie. Something that'll be another segment. So
Jeremy and Josh have never seen a movie.
That's great. Yeah, so Jeremy's now fired from any music production on this after the last time.
I feel like I've made 2 great songs today.
So maybe I'm a hater. Am I a hater, guys?
You're a hater.
Put it
a little bit. So
comments below.
Never seen it before.
Never seen it.
Yeah, you never even heard of it before. Or have you?
I may have heard of it before.
You're at least aware.
Like I was aware of what Wally World was.
Okay.
So, but I had no idea.
But was that based on the original or based on the remake they did? I think it was like Ed Helms.
For sure had not seen a remake.
Oh, there is a remake.
I think it was just
okay. So
somehow through
thankfully
people I knew what Wally World was.
Thankfully you didn't see the remake. You're starting fresh.
Is there only the Vacation? Like there's that one, or is there multiple National Lampoons?
So there's multiple Vacation movies.
No, but National Lampoon is just... Sorry. National Lampoon's only one thing? Like it's only one movie? Or
well, no, National Lampoons is like a whole... It's a improv troupe out of, I think, some Ivy League school, Harvard, Yale, something like that. Mm-hmm. But I think National Lampoons did like the Naked Gun movies. I want to say they did like Porky's, bunch of 80s movies, big in the 80s. So
they're just a movie group and then they make a movie called The Vacation.
Yeah, sometimes it's a lot of the same actors. So Vacation started off the Vacation series. So it was like National Lampoon's Vacation. And then it was European Vacation. So same family, I think all but maybe the kids in it were different.
Yeah.
And they go on a European Vacation. More boobs.
Yeah.
Then there was Vegas Vacation. I could be missing one or two. And then Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation is one of the all-time classics.
I feel like I've seen parts of Christmas Vacation, and that's what made me think. I was like, this is not the movie I remember, but I have always heard National Lampoon. But now I kind of understand that there's more.
So maybe this year, because you've seen Die Hard. Were you guys here for our holiday movie?
Was Die Hard with the limo driver?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I saw Die Hard.
So we watched Die Hard. So maybe this year we'll do Christmas Vacation.
Ooh, okay, done.
Okay.
Okay, so this movie, I really didn't want to spend $4 on it because I'm cheap, but
worth it.
It was worth at least $6.
Oh shit!
I would have paid $6 for it.
That's crazy.
So okay, maybe that's our rating system.
How many dollars would
you rent this movie for?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd rent it for $6 all day, maybe $7. I'd go 6.5, $6.50.
Okay, good, because this is one of my favorite movies growing up. I'm glad it's so far gone well. So you liked it.
It was
your favorite because of the boobs.
Well, it's not my favorite, but there were some in there. Huh?
There was some boobs.
Little quick ones, yeah.
A little quick. There's a Ferrari 308, which now I want a Ferrari 308.
Right?
I just
what was
want
it, Christy Brinkley?
I don't know the name, but I just want the Ferrari.
Brinkley. It was like one of her first movies.
A Ferrari on a road trip?
Yeah.
That would be great.
So definitely a car movie, right?
Definitely a car movie. They're in a car the whole time. The ugliest car I've ever seen.
It was the family truckster.
The family truckster. That thing was so ugly.
So as car salesman, how do you rate that salesman game on flipping him into the car? He did
crush his car without him having agreed or seen the car is crazy.
That was okay. I forgot about that. That was insane.
That's the 80s for you. That's how every sales manager I had explained how car sales were in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Well, first off, he had Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase, comes in, starts at the start of the movie. He's put in an order for a car. Now, you've had customers that put in orders for cars, right? Yeah. Shows up right before they're going to go on their family vacation. And, here's the car you ordered.
That's not it.
Completely not it.
Not seafoam blue, but it was pea green.
It was like the sport wagon.
Yeah.
He ordered the sport wagon.
And the seafoam blue or whatever like that. And he got the pea green truckster.
Yeah.
And it's pea like the fruit, but it's just like, it's funny.
It was wild looking because even the grill on it was super
The grill was
up.
messed up, 2 headlights, 2 taillights.
It reminds me of RVs that you see with like the crazy headlight and taillights that were pulled from a car.
Like a Chevy Silverado taillight stacked.
Doubled up. Like that's exactly what it reminded me of.
It was definitely like 4 cars put together.
Wood
trim, wood paneling.
everywhere.
Yeah, wood panelings.
I loved that things just went flying off the roof every time he touched anything.
Hit the brakes.
Throwing grandma and just on a chair at her house is crazy to just ditch grandma. But
pulling
she
up
was
to the house with grandma on the roof, saran wrap was
in the rain
in a bag, or no, it was maybe a blanket. It was a blanket, but it just looked. I was just like, damn, bro, like a
dragging grandma's annoying dog down the road.
Oh, that was brutal.
The cop wanted to take him to jail so bad.
That was I forgot about that. So well, it wasn't grandma, it was the aunt.
Oh,
yeah,
the aunt.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So there's one point where they had to go visit. What's the basis of the story? Let's tell everybody what the basis of the story is.
They were driving across the country. Mm-hmm. He decided he wanted to stop to see his cousin or brother. Or
where were they going across
Wally
country?
World.
So family vacation. It'd be like us driving from San Diego to
Cincinnati to go to Six Flags.
Yeah,
they went from Chicago,
Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Cedar Point.
There we go.
They went from Chicago to LA. And the part where they pick the aunt up, it's hilarious because it's Arizona, but it's like 80s Arizona. But like the characters in Arizona and the way
it was in Colorado or somewhere. They were dropping aunt off in Arizona.
Oh, that's right.
True. That's true.
But it was a farm.
Yeah.
And dude, these kids were crazy. For the guy to swindle them into, and you're taking the aunt like last minute, crazy.
Well, because the aunt hated Chevy Chase.
Yeah. And the dog hated everybody.
Oh, the dog did not
the whole time
anybody.
it's attacking and they're just playing it off like it's all good. It's just like canine action.
Yeah. So they pick up the aunt after they visit the cousin and the cousins. And then they start making their way to Arizona side trip. And they stop at what was like a camp. Like
they stop at a camp, yeah.
Cabin camps, and then
they give Aunt the stinky one. They open a door and they're like, "Oh, this one stinks." And they're like, "Oh, hey, Aunt, you got this one."
Yeah. And they go to the pool and there's like geese swimming in the pool. Mm-hmm. There's like a branch.
Dirty and murky.
Yeah. And that's why they pulled over. Like, it's got a pool. And then they were like some ridiculous. It was like 37, which 1980s, whatever. It was like $37 a night.
Mm-hmm.
And for 3 rooms, that's $12 a room.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was a good deal.
But they're like, "Oh no, that's crazy," and he's like, "But the pool," you know what I mean? Like they sold him the pool, and then it comes to the pool, and it's just disgusting. That was funny to me.
Yeah, and then so then they're leaving the campsite, trying to pack up the car, and so he decides to tie the dog. Yes, he decides to tie the dog to the bumper while he's loading up the car, and then the next scene is they're driving. Cop pulls him over. That was gnarly. That
rough. Part was rough.
Oh, and the daughter was upset, was sketching out because she had weed in her purse from
the cousins.
From the cousins.
She tells the aunt, "Hold my bag."
Yeah, she gives it to the aunt. "Here, hold my bag."
So that was the first part. Was the aunt?
The aunt wasn't dead yet. She died after that. But she was mad
after that.
Was it at the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, she was dead at the.
And was the Grand Canyon before or after they jumped the car?
That was right before the Grand Canyon when they jumped the car, I think, or maybe it was right after, and then they go to the hotel or whatever, and he takes the money because they won't take.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, because they wouldn't take checks,
and he like slammed.
Yeah, when the mechanics from fixing the car were holding him hostage, how much money you got?
Yeah,
they wanted every dollar.
Yeah, that's right. So they that's right. They'd fallen asleep. Yeah. They had all fallen asleep at the wheel. And this was in Arizona at the time. They're like almost to the aunt's house. This was after they did. Before this, we're all over the place.
Yeah, right.
We didn't take notes. It's fine, whatever.
If you watch it, you can see this in the correct course and the correct timeline. But
it's better that it doesn't make sense,
right?
Because then you could go back and watch it.
Yeah, this sounds like a really crazy movie.
It was crazy.
The pool scene when he's in the pool with Ferrari driver.
Okay, so at some point early in the movie, they're cruising and the wife and the kids are all asleep. And he's driving, and then the Ferrari 308 rolls up with Christian Brinke. So he's
top off. Car's top
off. She's not top off
yet.
So he starts flirting with her while the family's in the seat.
Driving, waving at her, putting his hand through his
like
hair.
a dog.
Oh my God. It's like the opposite of the Garage Collective story where it was the wife flirting with the guy in the car next to him. Happened to be a Focus ST.
Ooh. And the whole drive, they kept passing each other.
Yeah.
Seeing each other.
Which says a lot about how slow she was driving
She
at
was going
308.
really
No, if you follow into the story, she was stopping at truck stops. That's how she had it.
Oh, that's right. Because she was working
like
for a company that services truck stops or a trucking company.
No, her play was like Love for Sale or something like that. Right? Isn't she?
No,
I thought
she was a rep for like a trucking company or something.
Yeah.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
I took it as that she was like, well,
You blacked out at that point and made up your own,
no, I'm
your own
gonna be
story.
honest. Like, I kept pulling my phone out and stuff, but it was a good movie.
And it was at some point after they drop Grandma off, like the last night before they get to Wally World.
So they're going to, so they jump the car, they all fall asleep, they wreck the car, and then they steal the money. And at some point at the Grand Canyon, the grandma dies.
Yeah.
And they were, first he was going to leave her there.
Yeah, just dump her into the Grand Canyon.
Which is tells you how little the law mattered in the 1980s.
Or how little they cared for that.
Yeah. So then what they do is they stick her in a chair and then they strap her to the roof of the car and then drive her out to Arizona.
To be fair, I don't think she's in a chair.
No, they
on
just
the roof. They
she just put it. They
fold it
just
up.
put it.
Oh,
like,
she was just sitting up.
She's on a luggage
sitting up
rack
with a
all
blanket
the way
over it.
from
from Grand Canyon to Phoenix, 3 hours,
Yeah.
4 hours.
So a 3-hour drive with a dead body.
and it's raining.
It's right.
And it's raining. And then they just leave her on, because they were supposed to take her to a different cousin's house.
Yeah, and he wasn't there.
He just randomly left.
So they left her in the backyard.
Left her on the
chair.
porch.
Yeah.
Left her on a porch with a note.
Yeah, say a prayer and bounce off.
Say a prayer, bounce off.
Yeah.
It's a wild movie.
It really is.
I hadn't seen it in a while, and it was crazy. And then, they finally get to Wally World, and it's the big ending.
Well, we forgot about the pool scene.
Oh, that's right. That pool scene was after that.
The pool scene was after Aunt died, right? But before Wally World.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because then he meets back up.
The pool waitress.
The pool waitress, yeah.
The pool waitress.
That's what he tells his wife.
Yeah, he tells the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, tells the kid. Yeah.
She's the waitress. She's the pool waitress.
And the kid goes. The dad he's like, yeah, she's a pool waitress. She was getting my order. He's like, yeah, she's gonna still bring it. Yeah, she's gonna bring the food up. And he goes, think mom will buy it? And he taps the kid on the shoulder. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I do like that. He goes, because they had the husband and the wife had a fight, so he goes to the bar. The 308 driver happens to be there.
Yep.
That's when she explains what she does for work. He was out trolling because he was sitting down with all sorts of ladies.
Hey, he didn't strike out. He went with he sat down with 3 different girls, and then finally he sat down with himself. And she comes up, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I own this motel.
I own them."
He owns the motel.
I play it low key
motel,
with my brother's family. They come
That's
with me.
right.
We drive the little truckster, so we're just under the radar.
That's right. That's right.
Bro,
That's
bro, game.
right.
And then they go to the pool. She just decides they're skinny dipping in the middle of a hotel, which is crazy because all the rooms look into this pool.
Well, and then they start giggling and laughing, and
he jumps in and it's too cold for him, so he screams.
Oh, that's right. And then the entire hotel decides everyone comes out and decides to plus the wife, and then she's all mad.
Yeah.
And then she takes off, and then the wife jumps in. Right?
Then they both end up getting.
Then they both end up
He went back into the room and worked out the whole situation.
It's a family movie. The family stays together.
They show up to Wally World, and it's closed.
I don't know. After all this time, they go and there's great parking. We'll park not right up front. We'll park towards the back so we can leave first.
Yeah.
Immediately when they pulled up and nobody, I said it too. I was like, dude, it's closed.
It's closed.
I knew it.
And he had such a valid crash out from this. It was the most valid crash out ever. When he what was the thing we were repeating to each other right after the movie?
You're all fucked in the head. Yeah. To the kids and the family and everything. I was like,
he snapped. He snapped.
It was a build up though.
Yeah.
He was so cool about everything. And I guess there's it was before they pulled up there actually.
It was sometime before they
right before. I think it was whenever Aunt passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wife was like, yeah, we should probably just
turn around. Yeah, go home.
Let's just go back. We'll try it again. The kids are like, yeah, Dad, this is not working out. And he just sits there and we're talking valid crash out. He looks over and he's like, you guys are fucked in the head. And he's like talking, he's like, bro, going off on him. It's so funny. It's the shit that he says is so funny.
It was so great.
And then he had to crash out. He had to crash out when he got to Wally World. He buys a BB gun and just decides to hijack the
he
place.
goes like a Kmart or whatever.
No, he goes into a sporting good, and I knew it was a BB gun because it was like the little pullback one from like the 80s.
Yeah.
And we had one of those growing up, and I was like, oh, dude, it's a BB gun.
But think about that, like how things have changed.
Oh yeah,
how things have changed, because he gets a BB gun and decides to take the security guards at Wally World, which is essentially Disneyland, hostage. Because basically Wally World is like Disneyland. Walt Disney is played by whatever Walter Wally, whatever. And then not only that, this is how you know 80s movies are unhinged. Like the security guards actually know how to operate the rides.
Oh yeah. Look, they have two guards. He makes one roll over and bark and like
lay on his back with his legs and stuff.
In the air.
John Candy is one of the guards. One of the classic John Candy movies.
It was.
Which one's John Candy?
He was the white guard with the glasses.
The big guy.
Oh, the chubby guy.
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
Yes.
And so then it's like 15 minutes of like just video of them doing one of the rides or whatever, and then they come out and the SWAT team comes out. They're just all full automatic, like assault rifles. They're all just like take the whole thing over.
Oh yeah.
Full SWAT, full like, you know, the whole thing. And then the ending is hilarious because it's just like the whole movie is him just putting everybody together.
Yeah,
he should have been I don't know what he did for work, but he should have been a salesman.
He's a salesman. He talks his way out of everything.
Just puts everybody together like a two-piece puzzle.
He is some sort of salesman.
Dude, he played
because they talk about it in the other movies.
Yeah.
Or at least in Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
He did a good job. And overall, solid movie.
That movie was hilarious. It was one of those, I didn't know what I expected. It wasn't that. But as I watched it, I'm just like, all right, I get this. This is funny. It's just like a lot of the older movies when I watch them, I'm just like, oh, those look, you know, the qualities.
They don't hold up. A lot of them don't hold up.
The humor doesn't hold up or something. This movie hit like every T, like.
In the dumbest way. In like the dumbest way.
It was a stupid movie. But after the first scene, the car scene, we were hooked. I went into it with like such low hopes, like, oh, we got to watch the movie tonight.
We got to watch an 80s movie.
And then it was so worth it.
I was excited because of every time I've watched an 80s movie, it's been the same thing. Like I watched the new Top Gun, and then somebody was like, oh, go watch. It was somebody like much older was like, go watch the original one. And I watched it, I was like, oh, like there actually are good movies that are old. And then since then, all the classic, whenever someone brings up a classic 80s or, you know, older, I mean, 90s movie, I've seen a lot of them. But
I feel like the 90s had less movies that hold up as well. The 80s had some good holdups.
Yeah.
But then the other thing is, you know, sometimes you go and watch these movies and they, you know, the times changed.
Some of the humor,
political correctness has changed.
That's what I was gonna say. Some of the humor, I'm like,
some of it's like you go back and watch some of these movies and they're kind of fucked up. So we'll not do Revenge of the Nerds here because there's no car connection there. Maybe if we completely run out of car movies, but that is one of the most like grew up watching it. Don't think about it in the 80s, early 90s. There is some like full like that movie would not be allowed to be made these days. There's
a lot of movies even from the 90s or early 2000s that are like that too.
Oh yeah.
You just think about it, you're like, this could not come out today.
You think White Chicks would fly today?
White Chicks is not that bad.
I think they could still do that. But then there was like 80s movies like Soul Man. Did you guys know about Soul Man?
Never heard of it.
So it was a white guy who was trying to get into a black college.
Oh, buddy.
So you can imagine.
Well, all right, I'm gonna tell a little.
You could imagine.
Tropic Thunder couldn't come out today.
I think it could because there was a reason why he had blackface, and it was.
It does joke about the blackface throughout.
It was parodying blackface.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas Soul Man was just blackface, and in real.
I have to watch it. I'll have to watch it. Cause
this is what next time we'll have the TV going so we can pull up
a clip.
Pull up clips.
Jamie, pull up the clip.
Exactly. We got to find a fourth person. We got to find a producer. If anybody would like to become the producer of Nocturnal Combustions, please contact us. We need you.
We have a lot of fun here.
We do have a lot of fun here.
Gotta be okay with jokes and being roasted. But other than that,
It's all respectable, though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's respectable.
Except
it's Josh.
Yeah.
It's Josh and Jeremy. There's a little less respect as we.
Yeah, well, because I will say, from my experience at other clubs and then here, we do have a really diverse membership.
Oh, yeah.
We're all friends.
And everybody's cool.
Josh and I just love each other even extra.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing I will say is there's not anybody that bumped into here that I've been like, all this, like I couldn't get along with this person if I had met him outside of this. Like everybody's
this guy.
really chill, except this guy.
I have met some questionable people in the car club scene versus the motorsport scene. It's where you're like, oh God, this
You
guy's
made a
here
good
again.
distinction. Motorsport, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys have been to track days and had some like clicky people, but motorsport people that are actually racing and like love racing. I've never seen any. Never been to a track day and felt like I wasn't connected. I've never.
Well, the cool thing about a motorsport club like this is it doesn't matter what any of us drive if we come here and we like racing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting
racing.
at. Whereas a car club, it's very specific as like, oh, what make or how much money, how much car you can afford.
But then there's like car club and car people who do go to like track days to push. You can always tell. Yeah. And I've talked to a few people about this. Is like motorsport people. We just want everyone to race because we want a bigger grid. We want as many people in the grid to race within reason. Like
very helpful too. Everybody that actually like you can go. Oh yeah, I just picked up this. I want to go to the track, and it's like some $500 Civic that you can't find those anymore. But you go
yeah.
And they're ready to help. They're ready to give their insight whether they have a brand new Porsche out front.
Yeah. So anyway, $6.
Well worth it.
Well worth renting.
Well worth it.
So go rent National Lampoons Vacation.
And it's only $4.
It's only $4. It's worth
$6. But it's worth $6. So you're getting.
Maybe we have to break that into where it's not specifically numbers because sometimes a movie might be more to rent.
It's 150% more value than what it costs.
Okay.
I'll sign that.
We'll work on the rating system because if it's free to stream, like would you pay for it? Would you not pay for it?
Yeah, if a movie's free, if you put one of my favorite movies from, like, oh, this is free, but I'd pay $10 to watch it. Like,
yeah, we can do the money factor.
Yeah.
Jesse did say grid real quick, and I just want to ask because I'm going to keep asking. Has Jesse confirmed Grid Life or not?
What's the date again?
The date is the last weekend of September. We're going out the 26th on a Thursday, but you can come out Friday.
No, we're not. We're going to go out Wednesday night.
We're thinking about going. No, Thursday the 25th is when we're going. We might go out Wednesday the 24th. Friday the 26th is when it really starts.
I do really want to go, and I'm going to work my ass off on making it happen. But I am also excited that at Grid Life, our first outing of our first official Camber and Caster media team.
Oh, yeah.
We now are media ready. That means...
Media ready. I got VIP access past the fence.
Beyond the fences.
Beyond the fence. That's what I want.
The fence is what it mentions.
Just behind the safety barrier.
I'm going to go stand on the bottom, like in the middle of the corkscrew.
I'm going to lay across the track.
In the middle of the corkscrew.
And we're always looking for more media people because we want to build a media team. Like everything you see here with our camera set up here, everything we got going on our production, our streaming with our esports, eventually our photography sessions and our videography sessions. Like if you're an aspiring motorsport media creator, hit us up. We'd love to give you an opportunity to go out and go to some of these events that we can't go to and build a big media team that can hit up different races, hit up different events, and go bring us the coverage that we want to show to everybody else out there.
Yeah. So that's what I'll be doing. Well, Josh and I will be hanging out most of the time, probably behind the fence, but for certain sessions I can.
But that's part of it. That's part of why we choose to work in motorsports is so we can go do the things we love doing, make that bread, make that money, do our jobs, but then also part of it, you're still hanging out, enjoying your job after hours.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll get paid doing this.
We'll work on it. We're working on it.
I'll give you $5.
Working on it.
$5?
Right here.
Oh.
It's recorded, bro.
$5 footlong?
Get a membership. Get a race driver's membership so we can pay Jeremy.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. I'm excited for that.
Me too. I'm really excited to. I've never had media access anywhere, but I've done lots of photos at tracks behind the fence, and so to be able to, there's Laguna Seca has a lot of great access. Like last year, we got amazing photos from just regular access.
Right.
But there's a few corners like the Andretti hairpin where I'm far enough away where I can't make the fence disappear, and me being able to be media, I will be able to get that fence out of the shot.
Do they must supply the media vests right? Or do you need like?
I think I bring it's. I think it's just a high vis vest, and they give you a pass.
Well, we have high vis vests.
Yeah,
we have to mark them with our logos, but
gotta get a logo on it, and then we're gonna get some Camber and Castor Media shirts for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that's frustrating is I was going to actually take my race car, my Civic Si, but it will not be back together probably.
But it could be.
It could be.
There's a chance.
There is a chance.
When does it go in?
Probably, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the whole, do I go against warranty and get a lawyer or just pay myself? If I pay myself, probably take a couple weeks to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, it's always...
Because if I'm going to rebuild it, this is the thing. If I'm going to rebuild it, I'm going to go to a reputable shop, and they're always busy from my conversations that I've had so far, and get it built up with carbon synchros and stuff like that. Whereas if I just do an OEM like Amco or something like that, which I joked about earlier, if I did that, I could probably get it done in like a week or so.
Okay. If there's any shops out there who want to help out,
any shop that wants to rebuild a 24 Civic Si transmission for a shout out on
that's going to be used on the track again.
It's going to immediately, and I need a warranty.
Immediately come right back to you.
Let's test out that rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Okay, show off how good your rebuilds are.
We will. So
auction data.
Oh yeah,
we have bets from last time.
Yeah. So last time,
2 times
we were smack dab in the middle of Monterey Car Week,
right before it,
which
smack dab right before it,
which was fantastic.
Yep. And
I saw some complaints that it's turning into influencer hell.
I don't care because anyone who's still going knows they're still going for the right reason, and there's traffic anyway. So who cares if there's 30 photographers on the side of the road?
No, he's more talking about the influencers, like these people that have a social media presence that go there and act a certain way.
Yeah, but there's always idiots.
Sure. I don't know. I'm one of those people. If you can afford to buy those kind of cars and get there, as long as you're not disturbing other people, just have a good time. Like I get that. There's always a fine line, right? Like if you're being So if you're being an asshole, you're an asshole. Well, everybody knows that, though. That's not.
Yeah. In whatever our auction segment's going to be called.
So we've picked all the RM auctions, right?
Last time we both picked RM.
So we had 4 cars you guys brought. It's going to be 4 again because I did not have time to pick. One of these days I'll have time.
Since we only picked one, to actually watch last time, I only picked 1 car. Josh only picked.
So we had 2 cars to watch.
We had 2 cars to watch, and tonight Josh and I.
I don't know the outcome either.
30 seconds before we started, so it's
so let's
auction.
Let's go back to what we picked. So
Josh,
we were between.
Josh picked this F40 LM.
So F40 LM, and his other choice was the LaFerrari prototype.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Jeremy picked the
Ford GT Mark IV.
Ford GT Mark IV is other, but it's the MC12.
But we only stuck with F40 and Mark IV.
Yeah, because we're watching too. So what?
So on Josh's car, Josh put on the F40
what were our
LM,
predictions?
Well, so we put the over under at $11 million.
$11 million for the Ferrari F40 LM.
For the Ferrari F40 LM. One second.
So who had over?
Josh was the only person to go over.
And so you and I were under.
You and I were under. Okay. What do you think it went for, Jesse, since you don't know what it went for?
I know there was some... Was it record breaking? I saw a little bit.
There was lots of record.
There were record cards.
Okay.
Record cars, not cars.
Oh...
RM sold something like $169 million worth.
How many F40s were there?
F40 LMs, there was not a lot.
No, but at the auction.
Oh, a couple, but there's only one LM.
Okay. I think I saw the regular F40 go up, and it was under 11. I think it went for like 9, maybe 10.
The F40s, I think, went for 4.
I think you're thinking of the F50.
The F50.
It was an F40.
That was a record car.
No, it was an F40. It was not. I don't think it was over 10. But anyway,
okay.
So I'll say it probably went over. I think that's always how these things go. We took a risk by saying under.
I do whenever I bet on them.
LM.
Well, for the F40 reserve LM was set at like 10, or not reserve, but the estimate was 10.
The estimate was 10.
And Josh went, "Whoa, let's go 11." We thought he was crazy. I thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
It sold for $11,005.
Oh,
by $5,000.
I want to know who's that? Who put the $5,000 bid in?
Hey, buddy,
that includes auction fees. So after you pay, he paid whatever the price was, and that includes auction.
Because it was funny to watch the auction and some people rolling in the $5,000 in the auction. You're going like, no. Yeah, we're not taking. We're not doing this. Like you got to do this for real.
They have. If you go on their website, you could see what their bid increment is.
Yeah. It was entertaining. It's always entertaining to watch auctions. We ended up, we were supposed to do game night that night, and we all kind of got sucked into watching 100%. The auctions. It was fun.
We watched auction. We were going to do game night. And we watched auctions for what? It was 2-3 hours. We watched RM Sotheby.
Yeah.
That's why I was happy when I bid this, because I watched it go down. I was like, oh wow! Like
the biggest surprise I'd say was that Beetle limousine.
I didn't see that one. I must have.
There was a classic Beetle that was stretched to do a limousine, and at first no one was like interested in this thing, which is okay. Whatever. It's a long Beetle.
Long Beetle.
And then all of a sudden it just climbed. I want to say it was like over 200.
It's pretty impressive. So for a long Beetle. You and I both owe Josh a beer since he won that round.
There's one.
There's two. There you go.
We'll go out.
Yeah.
We will go out.
Yes. We're going to BJ's after this.
And then my auction was the 4GT Mark IV. Mm-hmm. I had lots of statistical data represented on my sheet on
Jeremy's
where I thought it would be.
Were you a Boy Scout as a kid?
No, absolutely not. Okay. No, absolutely not.
I don't know. You're prepared, man. You're prepared.
Its estimate was 1.2 to 1.4 because it hadn't sold on Bring a Trailer a month prior for 1.1. Josh,
I'm sorry, that was fun.
Josh, I set the over-under at $1.15 million.
1.15 over-under.
And then I did under. Josh and Jesse went for over.
So over.
So what do you think it went for?
Over.
So it was set at 1.15.
Yeah.
I think it went over. I think it went for 1.5.
It's impressive because it went for 1.105. 45,000 less than what I guessed.
Oh, man.
Which is funny because it didn't sell at Bring a Trailer for 1.1, and the guy selling it would have paid nothing. It sold for 1.105, and the guy had to pay probably 10, 15, 20%.
So you guys cancel each other out.
We cancel each other out.
And I owe each of you a beer.
Oh, perfect.
There we go.
Special
Happy
right there.
Birthday to me.
And then...
Okay, so now that was done. That was done. That was interesting.
Now we've picked new auctions.
Now we're last time we kept it on a single option. We're going to continue the single option. This week we are going to bring a trailer.
Bring a trailer it is.
Did you guys bring a trailer?
You
brought a trailer.
I brought a truck to pick up my trailer.
Okay.
Which leads me into my listing, which is a 1999 SVT Lightning.
All right.
I'm bringing a trailer.
I was not expecting that.
Those are sick.
This is what's the tow rating on that? Like, can we tow a race car to that, or are you taking that to the track and racing?
I'm having this towed behind my Mustang.
Oh,
right? I mean,
that's a visual.
That's crazy.
That is a visual I did not expect to see.
That's a visual I just came up with.
Okay.
This one's got 93,000 miles. It was previously sold on Bring a Trailer in 2022. I mean, it's white. It's perfect. It's the perfect Lightning. Super clean.
What are the specs on it?
The perfect one is red with racer's edge on the side of it.
The red is perfect. It's
race red.
360 horsepower, 440 foot-pound of torque. It's a supercharged V8.
5.42 valve.
With a side exit exhaust on a truck.
Yeah, they're sick.
Paul Walker drove one of these.
That's not Paul Walker's though, right?
This is not. This is just a white 93,000.
It's just a white 90,000.
They're so sick to drive too. Like the supercharger.
They are like the original super truck, and it's such an amazing truck. It previously sold for $25,500 in 2022.
Okay, so
with 77,000 miles. So it's been 3 years and 20,000 miles.
And what did it sell for last time?
$25,500.
Is there a reserve on it or no reserve?
Bring a trailer.
It's got a reserve. Doesn't tell you what the reserve is.
Gotcha.
Doesn't it usually tell you what the reserve?
No, never. They never tell you what the reserve is.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna set my over under at 23.
I'm gonna say it's under. It's got more miles.
You said yours was what?
I don't think that market's hitting right now.
Over under at 23.
I'm gonna say it's under 23.
Oh no, that thing's bringing over 23,000. 22, dude, you can't buy nothing for 23 grand nowadays.
I'm going over. I think you're thinking regular car.
I say it brings over 25.
You're going over 20.
I'll put a beer on that.
You're gonna double.
I'm only gonna say under just because I know E36 M3s are going for like 25.
You'd rather have that over a Lightning?
Yeah. All day long.
That's so un-American.
Well, he's thinking motorsport. He's thinking track car.
Dude, you take a Lightning to a track. You tell me you take that to Willow Springs, you're not having a good time.
Dude, the
only thing I'm buying a truck for is to tow a race car.
Okay, this towing a race car would be
sick. I'm also not I'm not.
Don't say it. Don't say whatever you're about to say.
I'm not an F-150.
The number one selling vehicle in the country for 47 years. What do you mean?
I'm not saying it's not.
Blue.
It's Chevy for me.
Really? Dude, I'll tell you one thing. I know this might be foreshadowing into the next. Yeah, bye. Yeah, this might be foreshadowing into the next episode of what I'm going to get next.
We lost Jeremy.
Yeah, well, we don't.
I do like the Mustang.
Okay.
And the Focus ST.
No, you can stay.
No, we're back.
Oh, here we go. See, almost that close.
I mean, Jesse almost had me throw his cake away.
I will say that when the Lightning did first come out, I was like, that's sick.
You can buy a new F-150, put a Whipple on it under warranty, and have a modern Lightning.
And then blow the transmission like Josh.
Blowing trannies since
How many transmissions have you blown?
How many trannies?
Jeremy loves that idea. Well, the Civic, it failed me. My Cobra I bought with the blown transmission. I swapped it myself, and then it worked. And then the Corvette. The reason the Corvette transmission is I overheated the fluid because I took the mufflers off and it dumps. If you get a C6 and you take the mufflers off and you don't like reroute them or nothing, if you just decide to take it to the track, it's fine. But then if you daily it and you go for more than 30 minutes driving like that, you start heating up the transmission fluid. So I guess the answer to the question is 2.
Okay. So I'm under.
You're under 23.
You guys are over.
He's under the tranny. We're over the tranny.
We're over the tranny.
Josh,
Okay,
what is
Ford
your auction
Lightning.
pick? What is your auction pick?
So you get one truck so far.
Check this out. Mine's not a truck.
Are they both closing around the same time?
Mine closes on September 3rd, so plenty of days.
Okay, so we've got time on that one.
Mine's 6 days, whatever that is.
Yeah, so the same.
Yeah, there we go. Math.
Okay.
I guess. So there's a 25,000 mile 2011 Ferrari 458 Italia.
Another Ferrari. I sense a trend.
There's a theme: Ford, Ferrari. I mean,
Okay.
You might need to start looking at BMWs on the auction block.
100%.
I would have a mix on there.
Since
I would look at something interesting and sporty.
Well, the great news is
my phone's
Jesse
recording.
hasn't
Otherwise,
participated in this the last 2 weeks, and we have.
Apparently,
but he would have a variety.
Apparently, there's nothing interesting and sporty about a Ferrari 458 mid-engine.
I'm not saying there's nothing interesting about a Ferrari. I'm just curious if we're going to break the trend of Ford or Ferrari.
I'm going to break the trend. We're 2 cars into this. I picked a Maserati last time.
That's true.
I would pick a non-Ferrari car. I love all cars. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time.
So 458 is one of my favorite cars. If anybody ever drove, or I guess not drove, but played the steering wheel on the Xbox 360 when it first came out, the steering wheel on it it's not like Logitech or anything like. Or no, it is. I think it's a Logitech brand.
Or
it's a 458 steering wheel.
It's a 458 steering wheel. Had the push start and everything.
Every time I was in GameStop, I wanted to touch it. Play
so that's like the first thing I bought whenever I got my first job, and I played Forza for hours. Forza Horizon, the first one with the yellow Viper on the front of it.
In Colorado.
Yes, yes. And that's
all right.
Grid Life. If you don't know what Grid Life is.
Grid Life is Forza Horizon in person. It's the coolest thing.
100%.
Okay, so you're Ferrari.
But anyways, 458.
Yes, let's hear the specs on it.
It's 25,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
It's yellow.
It is
like
yellow.
My watch.
Yep, there you go. The one thing about this car is it does have I'm trying to find the Carfax. It was just
salvage title.
No, it's just a minor damage, which is not an accident. There's a difference. I'm not going to go down that whole road. 24,545 miles.
It drove into a school bus full of minors. Minor damage.
Minor damage.
No, the child of the kid. I mean, the child of the owner just touched the paint with his bike, and it cost as much as my Honda Civic Si repaint. So that's why. Yeah.
Wait, is that what it was?
His wife curved a wheel.
On the 458?
On the 458?
It could have been.
His ex-wife curved the wheel.
His ex-wife.
Someone did.
But let's see. So you can find this one. It's currently bid at $95,000.
Jesse will post pictures of both cars.
Yep, right here and right here and right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
So what's your over-under?
Original MSRP was $286. Got all the right options. carbon fiber, all that fun stuff, Daytona seats.
How much does the other options say on it? My favorite thing on Ferrari window stickers is it lists some options and then there comes other options and it's some obscure number and you're like, what are the other options?
This one
you never know.
This car came out in 2011, so times are different.
Yeah.
13,000, but it's got the most carbon fiber steering wheel. It's got Daytona seats, carbon cabin zone, so it's like got all the dashboard.
Has it sold on auction before?
I didn't look that far, and I
It would tell you at the beginning, but what do you think it's going to go for? What's your over-under?
Over
Not
under.
what you think it's going to go for?
You said 2011 458.
Yeah,
25,000
miles, minor damage. Over and under 200 grand.
I'm going under.
The damage is what's throwing me. I'm going to say.
That's why I like that.
Yeah.
On these cars, that's what throw it. It just makes it a lot harder to bid them. Even when you see them in person.
We have no reference.
No reference.
I mean,
This is blind.
You have the Ferrari man himself setting the over-under there, so I think that's some reference.
this is the last.
I will say the numbers on the last one were like close. There was like 5,000.
buddy,
5,000 and 45,000 off on $1 million or $10 million.
I'm going to say under. We'll stack these up. Eventually, I'm going to owe you guys each a 6-pack.
So, last naturally aspirated mid-engine V8 car, last Pininfarina design, and it's in the right color, and it has all the right options.
All right.
So you're going over.
I'm going under.
You're going under. I was asking Josh. Sorry.
Me?
Yeah, you're going over?
It's pulling to over 200.
Okay.
Somebody has not been keeping up with the 458 market.
I have not.
No. I remember when I used to look at these and they'd get down into like
150.
mid 150. Oh, dude, 150.
Is this or a GT3? And now it's like
what are we talking
this or a something
about?
stupid.
And now it's this or it used to be like a .1 GT3 or 458, and I was like, you're crazy.
GT3 all day. No, I'm kidding.
That's crazy. Now it's like 991.2 manual GT3 in a cool color versus this.
PTS.
It's like, fuck.
All right. Well,
Ferrari.
I think the air conditioning coming back on means it's getting warm in here, and it's our sign to wrap up.
Our sign to wrap up.
Great job on the movie review. Glad you guys liked it.
Thanks.
It was a good movie.
Next movie, which is the movie of the month for next month, is Tokyo Drift.
For September?
The best Fast and the Furious movie that's ever come out.
I'm guessing you've already seen it.
I've seen Tokyo
that's
Drift, so
fine.
we need to pick a different movie for me.
Okay. I will come up with a different movie, but our movie for September for our movie night's Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
The best.
Maybe by...
What do you think about that comment?
Which one?
That the Tokyo Drift's the best Fast and
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Well,
So
we're going to get a Jesse movie review.
I'll do the movie review.
And then Jesse's going to come up with some movie for me to watch.
Well,
He'll let us know on the next podcast.
I just realized I hadn't seen it yet, so it'll be my
Oh, we could flip
review.
the script.
I can.
And then I could tell you guys why it's not the best one.
There we go. I just wanted to say some dumb shit before.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't remember if I've seen the second one or not.
Second one's good.
Is Paul Walker in it?
Yes. The first one, the second
Maybe
one,
I've
Paul
seen
Walker's
it.
in it. The third one, he's not.
I saw the first one in the theaters.
That's why you're 69 years old.
I know,
You
69 years
are
old.
On his fucking 45th birthday.
On his 45th birthday.
You outed
No, I
his
did
age?
see.
You weren't supposed to out his age.
It's not 45. It's 42. I don't give a fuck.
Where did it say 45?
He was guessing. He was wrong. He's
No, I said
3
on your
years old.
45th birthday because that movie came out 20-something years ago.
Josh is
He outed himself.
I don't care. No, I did see the second one, but it was in the theater and we were not paying attention.
Oh, he was getting a little fast and furious.
No, I wish that was the case. So definitely haven't seen Tokyo Drift. So I'm interested.
I'm
to see.
excited. I'm excited
Okay,
too.
What's the worst? What's the worst?
Like
Fast
any
and
of them
Furious
after
movie?
the third one.
After 4, I think it goes downhill quick.
Oh, that's all it is.
Someone,
the third.
I hadn't paid attention to the Fast and Furious movies. I was never into like the drift scene and the JDM scene. Really, I was actually for a little bit. I had an O2 WRX, briefly into
Big
the
drift
JDM, but more into the rally side of things. Someone told me, was this yesterday? We were talking about. I think it was last night at Cartnet. We were talking about Tokyo Drift, and that being, that you've said it's the best one. I've had other people tell me it's the best one.
Pass.
Can I tell you why, really quick?
Well, I didn't know they went to space.
Yes, Dude, that's what I'm talking about.
What the
fuck? After the third one, it's trash.
It starts to go downhill.
So before you continue on, what's the premise that takes him to fucking space?
I have no clue because I don't watch after the third one. The first one has Paul Walker. The second one does too. And the second one.
You guys have never seen the one where they go to space?
No. I have. After.
There's your movie. You guys just got suckered into it.
I legitimately rather watch the news in like some foreign country, dude. So
I didn't realize it was going to turn that way, but you guys got to watch Fast and Furious in Space now.
Yes,
Fast and Furious in Space.
Yes, our bi-weekly.
Doesn't that sound like
sounds
like something that would come out of like a Family Guy episode?
This might actually be a good review though, because we're gonna hate it so much, and we're gonna have so much.
You guys are gonna be so angry. I'm gonna love it.
So
because I gotta watch. I get to watch Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift's good. So the first one is the original, so you have to respect it.
That's of course family. Right.
Family. Second one, forget about it, cuz.
Forget about it.
Forget about it, cuz. And then the third one, it's the most true to the culture of like street racing. And it's like it takes all the main characters out of it and just gets back into the.
Okay.
That's why it's good. And it's the also RB26 Mustang. That's all I gotta say.
RB26 Mustang. Okay. Well, on that note, it's great having you guys back. You'll be back in 2 weeks
with our Space Fast and Furious review.
Yeah, we're working on having these things out every Tuesday. The audio for sure. The video takes a little bit longer. I'm really working to get these out every Tuesday. So we should be able to see this next Tuesday. But we've got some other interesting guests lined up.
Perfect.
Ladies' Night's going to be happening again this week. We've got a really great interview coming up with local racing guy who's done some documentary stuff of himself. I think did you guys ever see the movie that Neil did from OMS?
I saw bits of it.
We played it here.
Yeah.
The
Oceanside
Motorsports.
Yeah,
they did the 25 Hours of Thunderhill, and they created a documentary. Really amazingly done, and it was one guy that recorded, edited, and produced this whole thing.
That's sick.
About them getting ready to go to the 25 Hours of Thunderhill, participating. Really great movie. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. Neil's a great guy. He's really entertaining. I think we're gonna get some good stories out of him. And out now is, I was kind of vague, but screw it. It's the Garage Collective story. It's what brought me here. It is filthy. It's the scandalous.
Inception story. Scandalous Inception story.
I will say it's 2 hours long, and I try to cover as much as I could off the cuff. I think we're gonna go back and do an extended cut with we'll bring in some. I'll see if they want to stay anonymous or not. But I've got a few people who were also involved and affected by that. But we might do an extended cut. That video should be coming out tomorrow. The audio is already there, so go watch that. Nocturnal Combustion on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube.
Love it on Apple Podcasts.
And please comment. Tell us if you hate it. Tell us if you love it.
Tell us that you hate Josh.
Tell him, just let him know his face makes you want to hit it. Just
follow us on all the socials. Come in and race with us. F1's back this Sunday. And I think that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for coming in. This has been Nocturnal Combustions, and
thanks for having us.
We'll see you next week.
Speedy Gonzalez out.